Welcome, everyone, to Oakville Improv's Maestro. It is August 27th. We are in Lynnae Studios in Oakville. Some people are coming all the way across the world tonight. We're really excited to see you. That music you're hearing is Adam Benjamin, who's playing all the way in Waterloo. It's pretty exciting tonight. Maestro, it's like the Survivor of Improv, where one person is left at the end of the show, and that maestro receives, or kind of receives, in an isolated kind of way, a $5 Canadian bill. That might be useful to Whit Shiller, except that the American exchange is still bad. Anyways, we'll also get you to score the scenes. That's how we find out who becomes the maestro. Each scene is scored, and everybody in that scene will get the same score. What we need you guys to do is fill out the poll. Luisa, can you show us what the poll looks like? There it is. Try it now. If you have the function, see if you have the ability to give us a score from 1 to 5, 1 being the worst score and 5 being the top score. 1 is when you see a scene that doesn't inspire you, doesn't make you laugh out loud or cry or scream in agony because it was so poignant. Then the other thing we have is a scoreboard. If you want to show us the scoreboard, all the scores will be shifted to the scoreboard. And what you'll see is our performers there going up and down, depending on what your scores are. And we want scores honestly as possible. There's Luisa. She's sighing because something is happening in the show.
I lost my scoreboard. I'll get it up. Okay. Momentarily, 1 minute.
You know what? Don't worry about it. We'll just keep moving on. Because what we're going to do is you're going to figure out how to work that, and I'm going to introduce our players. Everyone ties for the win. Yeah, thanks, Bob. Okay, starting with number 1, David Raitt. There he is. He's been maestro several times. At the number 2 spot, Lynnae Dudley. Still lives around the corner from me. At number 3, Karim Mosna. Karim, good to see you. Thanks for coming. At number 4, all the way from Bangalore, India, 5:30 in the morning, is Viswanathan. Thank you so much for coming. We're so glad to see you. Bala is in the only all-women's improv group in India called the Adamant Eves. It's fantastic. If you get a chance to look at them, there it is. Get a chance to watch them on a video, check it out. And at number 5, another special guest, Whit Shiller, who has a podcast of his own called Improv Connections and is part of Fish Sticks in Milwaukee, where he is right now. Milwaukee, of the Milwaukee Bucks, who did such fabulous stuff last night. We love them. Thank you so much for Milwaukee. And after Whit Shiller is number 6, Sam Hancock, all the way from Georgetown. All over the world. Bangalore, Georgetown, you name it. Bob Kapur. Bob is number 7. Number 8 is Christine Pillman. And the only people who's actually in Oakville with me right now. And at number 9, Rob Williams. Whew, that's a lot of people. I have to say, Luisa Muhleisen on the score. Sorry, Luisa.
Hey, everyone. I found the scoreboard, so it's all good.
Okay, we'll see that later. What I'm going to do is get right to the picking of the round 1. So I'm going to put the performers into round 1, and I'm going to pick 3 performers. I've got Lynnae, Whit, and Sam. Can I see you guys? Lynnae, Whit, and Sam. You guys, I want to do something. I'm going to use Adam. So Adam, listen up. We're going to do a horror film, but you're only going to use your faces. And what we're going to do is, I miss being in the movies so much, watching movies. I would like to see people watching a good horror film. So we're just going to have you guys on screen as people watching. You can be eating popcorn, maybe in slow motion. Try to copy each other so that we see that you're watching the same film. And Adam is going to give you the score of that film. So you'll get prompts from Adam. And then I'll come in and tell you when it's over. Does that sound like a good idea? Sam, you're muted, so you have to give us...
Just reactions, correct?
Silence. Yes, it's so easy. I can't tell you how easy this is going to be for you, except I want you to do it in slow motion, because I think if you work together in a kind of flock way, you know, that game flock. So try that and see what happens. We do pretty much a gamey kind of warm up to get everybody's juices flowing, audience. That's what we're kind of do in the first round is do some really gamey stuff. And then you get a chance to practice scoring at the polls. So are you guys ready? Go. Okay, good job. Okay, audience, what do you want to score that scene? The silent scene, so to speak. What would you give that? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? What did you think of their facial emotion? How did you feel about it? You get about 8 more seconds, because we usually give you about 20 seconds to weigh in. And we got 3 more seconds, and it's looking like it might be a very good. That was a 4. Luisa, a 4 on the scoreboard, please. And now I'm going to pick 2 people. Oh, Karim and Bala. Karim and Bala. I would like you guys to do a straight story, and we're going to get the audience to give us a title of that story, and you guys can go back and forth in the telling, maybe every other line. Sometimes we throw the line to somebody. If you want to throw it to the other person, you can do that. I would just like you to figure out a way to be able to go back and forth. Don't hog everything, Karim. Just give our special guest who got up so early this morning she got up so early tomorrow morning. Anyways, Sunrise over the Canola. Let's do that. The story is called Sunrise over the Canola.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a village called Canola. Every morning, the villagers of Canola would wake up and look at the sun.
They would observe it as it slowly made its way into the sky. But it was like no other sunrise, because in the middle of the sun in Canola lay a gray shape.
Now this gray shape, this was something that the villagers of Canola had been seeing since they were little children.
The gray shape would grow a little bit bigger every single morning. And one day, that gray shape was so large that the sun only peeked through it, just surrounding it.
This hadn't happened in the history of Canola, and all this while, and everyone was confused. They didn't know what to do. They just wanted the sun back.
Well, they wished, and they prayed, but it would not return.
And so the poor villagers of Canola, who had been there for centuries and centuries, decided to move out of Canola and go somewhere but the sun was still shining. So they packed up and started to move in a long caravan out of the village.
But one person remained in Canola and would report back to the rest of the village. They kept inquiring, is our sun back? Is our sunrise back? One day, 100 years later, the grandson of that person who had stayed back finally called to say, the sun is back and it's brighter than ever.
The villagers of Canola were overjoyed. Well, now they weren't the villagers of Canola, they were the descendants of the villagers of Canola. And now they thought, should we move back? We've moved to this new place and made a good life for ourselves, and this feels like home. Should we move or should we stay?
They thought and pondered and discussed it. But they came to the conclusion that our ancestors fought so hard for that sun, and it meant so much to them, that we have to go back. We must.
So, in a most historical event, the descendants of the people of Canola created another caravan back to the land of Canola, where they went back and settled down again and watched the sunrise above their ancestral village.
Oh, my heart. Okay, audience, what do you think that story was worth? Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? Weigh in as fast as you can because you have 10 more seconds. You may not have the ability to weigh in on this function. It's very, it depends on what kind of a device you're using. Sometimes it doesn't work on cell phones. I'm not sure. Peter says he's on a laptop. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not connecting for you, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Okay. The end poll says that was a 3 for this beautiful story. Thank you so much. And audience, that was great. We're going to pick all 4 of the last people for this scene, and we're going to do that's David. Yep, David, you're in there too. And I'm going to say, let's have Christine's face and Rob's face, and Bob and David, you'll be doing the scene that Christine and Rob will be doing the emotional faces for. So this is like the emotional pylons game that we sometimes do, and you'll just be watching. Rob, you'll give cues, emotional cues to Bob, and every time you change your emotion, Bob will have to justify that in the scene. And Christine, you'll be giving to David. Okay, audience, can you give us a location for this wonderful scene? We just need someone to type in a random location near the river. I'm going to take near the river. Near the river.
Oh, I'm so tired. Mike, how close are we? If we don't get in that river soon, I'm going to die of heat stroke.
I can't see it anywhere. I think we might be lost. Oh no.
Look at that cheetah over there. I don't think we can go swimming in the river right now. I think it saw us. Is it coming this way?
Wait. Oh, I think I see it. Oh, yes, we finally made it. We're here.
And the cheetah is here too, and he's purring. Oh, what a cute little guy. Oh, you're sweet. Oh God! Oh, that's not a friendly cheetah at all. No.
Don't worry about it, man.
Man up! Come on! You cheetah are gonna take that. I'm gonna just don't get in the water.
It's gone now.
Yes, it is. It's gone. Audience, what did you think of that scene with the cheetah and the near the river? Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? That music was epic. Thanks, Adam, for the music in behind. And you have 4 seconds to weigh in. 2, 1. That's it. And there, it's a 3. Another 3 for those 4 people. That's going to make the number 2 different. But Luisa Muhleisen, what is happening with the scoreboard after round 1? There we go. Okay. I can see that there is it's not a huge split right now. And I think what's going to happen is we're going to have to take it over to round 2. After round 1, everyone is safe, and we're going to split and mix everybody up. People are going to be trying to get to the top of the board. So let's go to round 2. I'm going to put all the performers into the round 2 box, and I'll pick 2 people. I've got Karim and Rob. Can I have Karim and Rob, please? Okay, Karim and Rob. I have a fortune cookie. We went to, well, we didn't go to the restaurant. We had, contactless, whatever that means. You know what I'm talking about. They came, they dropped it, they ran. But I have a fortune cookie, and we're going to use the fortune on the inside to tell us, oh, it's in French, but now it's in English. If I flip it over, it says, your nature is both dramatic and romantic. I want you to use that as the prompt for the scene. Your nature is both dramatic and romantic. It's not really a fortune when you think about it, as fortune goes. You got it? Your nature is both dramatic and romantic.
All the people I have met tonight, you seem to be the most romantic.
I know, I am the most dramatic. But of everyone I've ever met, none has tugged at my heartstrings. None has played my heart like you.
I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful. Thank you, Karim. I love that. That's unheard of. Can you recite a poem about my life?
When I look at your glasses, I see an infinite ocean that it can guide me down. I can sail that infinite ocean right to you.
That was beautiful. I wish I could say something as beautiful. But you're the most romantic, you're the most dramatic. Oh, Karim, what's underneath your headphones?
My headphones? You know, that's my secret.
I'm sure over time you'll share more secrets.
Maybe it's time for you to learn the secret.
Now? In a crowded room?
Where better than to learn the secret than in a crowded room? This is for you. I've been saving it all my life.
I must admit I didn't quite see it. Can you show me again? I'm really sorry. Tell me what happened.
Open it up and read what it says inside.
It's a fortune cookie. It says you have the reddest shirt. It's true. It's really true. Did you prepare that? It's incredible.
Waiting for the day, yes.
Wow. You are amazing. So romantic, so dramatic.
Now, please, please follow me.
I will, but where is it?
I'm going to show you something.
Okay, I have to stop there. I'm worried. Audience, where do you think that would go? Would that be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? I often stop scenes where I think someone's going to drop their pants. I don't know why I do it. Okay, 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and that's the end. Wow, that scene got an above average score. Maybe because it was so titillating. I just don't know. But there you go. Okay, that got a 5. That was our first 5 of the night. Can I please have, let me see. I'll pick 2 more. Lynnae and Sam. Lynnae and Sam, can I have you to the board, please? Thank you so much. Lynnae and Sam, I would like you guys to do a time jump. Can you do a time jump? And would you like to call your own? I think you could say, 5 minutes later, half an hour later, a month later, whatever you want to do. But don't forget to do that. That's an integral part of this scene. And to the audience, can we please have a relationship between 2 people for them? Something like a lawyer and client, or cellmates. Janet Fitzsimmons, we like that. Cellmates. We'll just stop there.
Did you get it? Did you get my message, cellmate?
I'm just sitting right over here. You could just tell me we're in the same cell.
That's okay. Fine. We don't have any reception here anyway.
Yeah. It's like the furthest prison out there. Couldn't get further out.
I've checked it. I've checked every way to escape here. And regardless of what we do, we have to go through that boggy marsh. We're surrounded by mud and gunk and evil creatures and mosquitoes and stuff.
One day later. Oh, man.
Oh,
you
God.
were right about the mosquitoes and the bloody mud.
Oh, man, is that you? Smells like this or something? Oh, gosh.
I lost all sense of smell a mile back.
Oh, man, you can't even see the stripes on my suit anymore.
Listen, I think there's just 10 feet left to go. We don't have much farther to go.
Let's do it. Hey. 1 week later. Oh yeah, baby. You ready?
Yeah, let's
I'm
go.
ready.
This is the best.
Man, who'd have thought that the warm current of the Bahamas was just gonna be right there after that bog?
I mean, that was the best, and we got washed off right away. Now we're on this tropical island eating coconuts and bananas like kings and queens.
And now that I see you all tanned up, missing that t-shirt, not that bad. Not that bad.
Well, let me just lean into 5 minutes later. Oh, Jesus! Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, I didn't say touch anything.
That's
my coconut.
I was just giving some signs.
Okay. Audience, what do you think about that scene? With 2 cellmates that end up in Bahamas, I think. Okay. Was it with a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? She said don't touch. It's a consent thing. It's 5 seconds left to weigh in. Was it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? And it looks like it's another 5. Wow. Audience is always right. The audience is always right. Okay, so now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people left. I'm just going to pick 1. And it is Bob Kapur. Bob Kapur. Do you want to do a blues song?
I can do that. I can try
Good.
that.
So
Sure.
audience, Audience, we need you to weigh in with a title for our blues song, or maybe even just an object. Is that good, Bob? Is that what you want?
That works.
An object? Think of what's been happening this week. Think of an object. Coal mining. Do you want to take coal mining?
Coal mining works.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can jam that into the syntax. Adam, can you give us a blues?
I don't know if I can, Amy. We'll find out.
Okay. Blues song. Here we go.
I go into the cave. I'm really, really brave. Don't know what to find in my coal mine. I don't want it to be a little hovel. That's why I take my pickaxe and my shovel. I'm a coal miner. I dig for coal. You might think that I didn't go to school. That's why I have do nothing but dig up fossil fuel. When I power the nation, I give it heat. And I gotta say, my job is really neat. It hurts my back, but that's okay, 'cause I get good pay. I come home filthy, all covered with soot. I got a broken back. I dropped a pickaxe on my foot. I'm not gonna be going. I'm going to work. Don't wanna go on strike like some kind of jerk. Everybody needs coal. Everybody needs heat. Everybody thinks that my job is really sweet.
Okay, audience, what do you say? Was it with a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5 for Bob's coal mining song? Just like Loretta Lynn, you're the coal miner's daughter, Bob. And you have about 5 seconds to weigh in, everybody. Everybody should vote. If everybody can vote, vote. And there's 20 seconds. That's it. Very good. Very good for Bob's blues song. And now I have four people left. Let's try. I'm going to pick 2. David and Whit. David and Whit. To the theater, please. David and Whit, I wanted to see something where we did something with the frames and the medium that we have. So maybe we could be, I imagined, mountain climbers, one above and one below. So one person would be looking up and one person would be looking down. And whatever happens between the two mountain climbers is up to you. Okay? Go.
Okay. Yeah.
Your hand. Just. Oh.
I don't know what kind of crampons you're using, but they're impressive.
Oh, I can't.
Don't let go! Don't let go!
Okay, you gotta dig your toes into the rocks. Can you brace your feet?
Got one, but why is it so wet up here?
Oh,
I don't think we're getting out of this.
we really need more rope. This is ridiculous.
Listen, I've been meaning to tell you that this is all I wanted, was to spend time on a mountain with you.
Yeah?
That's it.
What?
I can go and be happy.
Didn't you have anything important to say, or you just wanted, like, private presence time? I don't understand.
I just got sick and tired always having to follow you. So you're gonna drag my carcass down as payment for all those insults.
This seems like a really extreme form of punishment. I mean, you could have just asked me to apologize or something.
I didn't think it through.
I mean, my toes are freezing off. If these crampons break, we're all gonna die.
I know.
Couldn't you just say, I mean, oh no.
Oh, and they fell. I'm so sorry, guys. But audience, what did you think? Because, they fell. Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5 for the mountain scene? Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Weigh in. You have about 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. That was an above average scene according to the audience, and we're going to give the players a 5 each. Now, the last 2 people are Bala and Christine. We'd like to see you in the theater, please. You guys, maybe can you do a soap opera?
Sure.
I like to see a soap opera with, very meaningful glances and all that kind of stuff. And the audience, we need a title for our soap opera. What's a title for our soap opera? The peddler on the corner, stuck in traffic. The trees grow. Oh, the trees grow actually sounds like the kind of thing that would be a soap opera title. It just kind of is vague and weird. The Trees Grow is the title of this new soap opera.
Marcia. You've been out all night, Marcia.
I know, Mother. And you've been awake waiting for me.
Of course I've been waiting for you. I've been awake because I'm always popping pills having to wait for you.
Huh. Don't you dare blame your drug habit on me.
Drug habit? That's what you want to call it, a drug habit?
Of course it's a drug habit. You've been popping pills ever since I was 3 years old. Since Daddy left.
Father left.
Exactly. Haven't stopped. Go on.
How dare you bring up your father, Brock? I miss him every day.
You think I don't miss him? You think it's fun being the girl with daddy issues in school? You think I like this life?
I happen to know that you're going to meet your father later.
Oh. At the meeting with the father? Dad?
Hello, Marcia.
I want to come live with you. Mother is she's just terrible to live with. Please take me with you.
No, I'm sorry you can't. I've got too many secrets.
It's okay. I'm your daughter. I won't spill your secrets to anybody. Just take me away from here, please.
All right, but you're gonna have to change your appearance. Cut off all your hair. Get glasses. It's a dangerous life I live, Marcia.
Okay, I'll see what I can do in terms of a disguise, but I don't know if I can cut my hair. I'll try something though.
All right, Marcia. If you want to be with me. Gosh, that's a great little gal that I wish I'd raised. So strong and beautiful. And now, oh, who are you?
It's me, Dad.
Oh, Marcia, wonderful. Jack.
I think I learned a bit about your elusive lifestyle. It just runs in the family, Dad.
I think you might be right. I hope you're ready to live a life of crime and big bucks.
Crime?
Yes. What did you think I do?
I thought you were a climate change activist who was just planting trees all over the country. I didn't know you were a criminal.
That's just a cover. I cut down.
Okay, audience. Sorry, I heard climate change activist, and I was all over the ending. Audience, was that worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? So many disguises, so much crime. At 5 seconds left, guys. I'm not sure what the 666s are for, but there you go. It's 20 seconds, and that was a very good scene. So. Very good is a 4, Luisa, and that's gone to the scoreboard. So now we need to know, what is the deal? What is happening in round 2? Because somebody's got to go.
Okay. It's getting freaky, everyone. Let's see what's happening. Pull up this scoreboard.
Is it freaky enough to have a scoreboard is the key.
And here we are.
Man!
Wow, what an upset.
No! We're going to lose Christine, Bob, and Bala. Oh, no! Hands across the ocean, across Mississauga, even in Oakville. Oh, guys, so sorry to see you go. The audience has weighed in. Oh, but they're going to move over to the audience now, and we're going to give them a round of applause in whatever way you can do that on the chat. Tell them what you thought of their amazing soap operas, the songs that they did, all that kind of stuff. So glad that you've been here in this group with us, Bala. Thank you for playing. She's going to stick around and watch. Oh, wow, man, my heart. Oh, to lose those 3. Yikes. So now we go back to the board, and I need to see, I guess if I refresh the board, hopefully I can find.
One sec, Amy. Bear with me here for a second.
I'm going to bear with you.
There we go. We should be good to go.
Okay, we're good to go. And then we go to the, there we go. Okay, now I can see that the round 3 has moved everybody over. By the way, I'm just going to say in between the rounds, Bala was recently on Improv Connections with Whit Shiller, because he has a podcast. So if you want to hear a little bit about Bala's life and her interesting move into performance and improv, then you might want to give that a listen. It's called Improv Connections. It's a podcast that's got a lot of really important, interesting improv people in it. Okay, going to the board, I will pick 2 people. I've got David and Sam. David and Sam, can I have you guys, please? And David and Sam, I'm going to give you guys a, I think I'm going to do a PowerPoint presentation with you guys. So what's going to happen is, before you give us the PowerPoint presentation, Lisa, but you should have, Luisa, can you have it ready? Audience, we need from you probably, I think, some kind of product that they're going to try to sell or show the board of directors maybe. And then this is the PowerPoint that we're going to get them to try to justify.
Only Rob could make that suggestion.
Pardon? Oh, he's Rob, hair restorer.
We'll accept that from Rob only.
Oh, why you're
okay. Because it's a group of men who are follically challenged, so to speak. Okay, we're going to do a PowerPoint presentation, and it's about hair restoring. And I'll let you guys go back and forth with the slides. Question.
Okay. All right.
That's it? Oh, you didn't have a question. You're just putting your finger up. Okay.
Here we go.
Off I go.
That's right, David. Here we go.
All right. So what we want to look at today is the sort of overall cubist mechanic of the hair restoral product. You know, we follow some integrated packaging that kind of generates the hair restorer right out. It just manufactures it on the spot and out in a spigot.
Well, we have to address the lobster in the room, David. Not all of us require as much hair restoration as others. Some of us only want a little bit of hair back, some of us on the bottom. So, you know, we have to take different approaches, multi-pronged approaches, if you will.
Okay. And so, like the medieval medieval duchess of yore who longed to have long flowing locks, perhaps hanging out a window for proper use. The hair restoral Miracle Grow lobster product that we're proposing today is really the key to getting that long flowing, sort of beautiful medieval Renaissance look.
It's a look we're all going for, David. And let me just bring up our sales motto. Plop. The P is for presentation. The L is for love. You just gotta love it. The O is for, oh my God, is that really your hair?
What?
And of course, P is when they plop a load because they're so surprised.
Am I plopping it? And so people will be bending over forward to get this product. Once we've got this thing in stores, I can tell you, you are going to just twist yourself in knots to get yourself on the store floor and buy Miracle Grow lobster.
And it will also tone you up too. Let's just say we're gonna throw in 2 bonus items for everybody that buys a hair restorer. A bottle of mint leaves, a bottle of blue goo. Those things are really important.
What? Green leaves and blue goo? That's ridiculous.
You can do almost anything with it, David.
Well, you can put it on your face.
You could put it on the windowsill to catch the light while
You
you're
can
waiting
rub it
for
under
your hair
your
to grow.
armpits.
Armpits? I mean,
And you can actually put it on any part of your body where you wish you had more hair as a proper delivery system.
Okay, audience. What would you give that scene? Would you give it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? Was it okay, not bad, good, very good, or above average? And you have about 10 seconds to weigh in. Don't forget performers that have gone off the scoreboard that you're allowed to weigh in too. If you have the poll function, please weigh in. Gives you a chance to give scores to people that are still in the show. And there we go. Oh, I missed it. What did it say? What did it say? Somebody who was on. I lost the polling function. Oh, it says very good. I got it back. Okay. It was very good. It was a 4, Luisa. I'm sorry. I'm just too jumpy today. Too much coffee, I guess. Okay. Let's get, I'm going to get Rob and Whit, please. Rob and Whit. I think we should do, I'm going to add a third. So I've got Rob, Whit, and Lynnae. Yeah, Rob, Whit, and Lynnae. Let's have you do the thing we haven't done yet, and we're going to try tonight for the first time. We have a film. That Luisa has queued up to a certain position. And now that I have 3, I can use you guys. There's 2 male parts and a woman's part. And I would like you to watch carefully and do the dubbing. So you're going to be off screen, but your mics must be on. And when you see the character's mouth moving, so I would say, like, let's say Whit and Lynnae will start, and Rob, you'll be the 3rd character that comes in. And just listen carefully. The real title for this movie is Cause for Alarm. Maybe you can look it up after the show's over. Cause for Alarm. Go.
Well, about time. Let's set the mood.
I was just outside in the yard, and then he jumped on me.
Who? What, dear? Who jumped?
Just the handsome man. He was hiding behind the bush, and then he came out, and he had a little box. Oh, a big box. It was a box for sure. It was a box.
I don't understand. You're talking very strangely.
Oh, darling, that's probably because you've never given me a box before. We've been married for 5 years now, and never once have you given me a box. How could you?
I can't afford Prime.
Mother mother told me it would be like this. She warned me not to marry you. What's that? Is it him? Is he back?
You check. I'm scared. I'm going to hide here. You liked him, so go. What is it?
Okay, if you sign with me, I will give you discounted Prime for 6 weeks.
I'd love to have your box.
Oh, well, if you just sign here, I can give you Prime too.
Okay, right there.
Oh, you know, this is from your late husband.
It's an envelope, not a box.
Okay, it looks like it stopped there. I don't know why it stopped, but it stopped there. Good job, guys. Audience, was that worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? We're going to relaunch the poll. There it is. Starting from a 1 second. What did you think about that scene? Was it worth 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? First time we've ever done a dubbing with a real film. We're just practicing. We're practicing. We're improvising. Let's do that game again. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it. You like the game. Good. I'm so glad you like the game. And there it is. End poll. It was above average. We got a 5 for those guys. A 5 for those 3, please. And the last person, oh, it's a solo scene. Karim, I'm going to get you to do a solo scene. Can you please come to the stage? Maybe we'll do a video letter. Audience, where would you send a video letter from? How would you, what reasons? Not COVID. Let's leave that behind because what's the reason why you might send a video letter? What's the reason? Not just where, Fiona, but I'm glad. Tasmania is a cool idea. Proposing. Yes, Janet, good idea. Okay, so I want this to be a video proposal, Karim, okay?
Okay.
Not sure how long it'll be, but just so if you were proposing to somebody and you had to do it by video, how would it look? Go.
Okay. Welcome. I have something I'd like to pitch here. It's a proposal that I've been working on for the last 18 years. And when I started this, you know, the voice in my head said that this is what I need to propose. And years and years went by and I ignored my call. I ignored it. I got busy. Life got in the way. But you know what? Finally, an experience revealed itself and it all came clear. And now I'm going to tell you what it is that I saw and that I'm going to propose to you. You see, one morning I woke up very early to hear the sound of a bluebird outside the window, and it began to speak, and it said, "Share what is within you." And so here I am to be that little bluebird for you. I want you to look within, and once you see what it is that is within, you are to share that. And once you're able to do this, it may take 18 years like it took me, but once you can do this, a sense of joy that is like no other will come over you. A joy that cannot be bought, cannot be purchased. It is the joy that wells within you.
Wow. I'm eating fortune cookie. Audience, did you buy it? Are you getting the pitch? Are you listening to him like he's a cult leader or something? What do you think? Was it worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Totally not the kind of proposing I thought was going to be happening. I was eating a cookie hoping that I was going to see a proposal to a, spouse. Okay. The audience has given us a good, nice job. Audience has spoken. That's a 3. So now we're at the end of round 3. We have to see what's happening. What's happening? Luisa, what's happening at the end of round 3? Who's going home?
All right, here we go. Here we go, Amy.
Nobody's going home. We're all home.
Scoreboard. So we got Lynnae and Whit on top there with 14. And at the bottom of the scoreboard, we got Karim and we got David. We got Rob and Sam. So how are we going to do this?
David Raitt used to work for Second City, right? I'm just putting that out there. Okay, I'm going to take David and Karim off the board. David and Karim, holy moly. You've got only one woman, Lynnae, there at the top. So let's see what's going to happen. Now, I was saying to somebody earlier, this is the most male-heavy show we've ever had in lockdown because we have so many women in Oakville Improv. Normally, we have a very woman-centric show, but there's a lot of men here tonight. So we're going to move the performers to round 4. Oh, no. Where'd they go? There they are, round 4. I have 4 performers. Is that correct? Lynnae, Whit, Sam, and Rob? Yes? I think that's right. Okay, so let's pick. I'm going to pick 2. Oh, I've got Lynnae and Whit. Lynnae and Whit, can we see you, please? I think we'll just do a scene. And we'll get the audience maybe. If there's anybody in the audience that has their cell phone nearby, can you look at your text, your last text, and see if there's a word in there that's interesting? Not, supper or something where you're just asking for supper, but, like if somebody answered kumquat, that would be an interesting word. What's an interesting word from your phone? I see rat status, but I don't know what that means. Rat status? Wow. I might take rat status because I'm just like, what is that? And I feel like giving them a challenge because they're near the top of the board. So guys, you're just going to do a scene inspired by rat status. Go.
Gerald, I saw one in the basement. It had a tail this long.
Well, I just don't like going up and down the stairs anymore, Julie.
Well, I can't live in a house like that with rats around. You've got to do something. You're the man about the house.
Well, see, that's the thing. I just don't think it's incumbent on me to do pest control. I don't like them either. I think if we just trap them, eventually we'll figure out how to make them because they'll feel watched. And no one likes to feel watched.
You mean do some rat psychology on them?
Yeah. I don't want to get violent or poison or even touch them.
Well, if there is one person I know who can manipulate people, it is you.
Well,
I mean, you did get me to marry you.
Oh,
who saw that coming, huh?
You chose poorly. But we do have to make sure that we have a good and accurate status at all times. Now, I got a webcam. I think you should place it where you think it fits best.
Are you suggesting I go down in the basement?
Yeah, I said I didn't want to go downstairs. But I'll use the psychology.
And you're pretty sure it's going to work?
Oh, very confident.
Okay, then.
Don't put your fingers out. Just keep a closed fist.
Keep a closed fist.
Any digits.
Wait right here.
Okay, we don't want to lose any digits. Audience, what did you think that was worth? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? What do you think it was worth? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? And there's about 5 seconds left. Please weigh in. And did we say thank you to all the actors that just left? Please tell them what you thought of their work. Oh, and it's a tie between a 3 and a 5, which means we'll take the number in the middle. So that scene was worth a 4, a very good scene. Okay. Thanks, Adam. I got your note. The last 2 people are Sam and Rob. I'm going to pick Sam and Rob. Put you guys together. And Sam and Rob. Let's say this is a radio host and their guest. So the radio host will be on screen and the guest will be off screen. I don't know if you can do some kind of filter sound for your voice somehow, so that it's like you're on the radio. We don't do that anymore. It's weird. There's too many, podcasts and things like that where we see everybody now. Everybody's on Zoom. But we're going to do it anyways. A radio host and their guest. And I guess maybe it's on CNN or something. Okay. So audience, we need a topic that these guys are going to talk about. What's a topic that these guys are going to have a discussion about? Anybody? What's a topic? Sam, interesting. Wankel rotary engine, it occurs to me, I don't know enough about that. I would like to know a little bit more about the Wankel rotary engine. Thank you so much, Peter Chanfriani, for putting that in for us. Goodbye.
Welcome to the What the Hell is That Hour? Today we have our special call in from our guest. I would like to know what the Wankel Smankle rotary motor is. I've got Peter here from Lower Mainland, Ontario. Come on in, Peter. Are you there?
Hey, I am. It's really, really good to see you. I'm very happy to be on. Oh, hang on. I'm getting some feedback. Should I turn my TV off? Oh no.
Turn your TV off and step back from the radio and. If you could just put your arms out at a 90-degree angle and flap your hands up and down, that should help. Perfect. All right.
Yeah, that's way better. Way better.
Excellent. So you're calling in about the Wankel rotary engine. Tell us what your expertise there is.
Well, my expertise is my dad used to have a Mazda 6. No, Mazda. Oh no, it was a Mazda. It was some type of. Was it a car? No, he had a Mazda. And he didn't get the model with the straight 6 or the straight 4 or the V6 or the V8. He got the rotary engine, which has a much more even torque distribution, and it doesn't thrust, and it'll very rarely ping off a bad fuel mixture.
Excellent. That's really good to know. So it's something in an engine and a motor department.
Oh yeah. It's named after Wankel. I think he was a German guy. He wasn't like what the word sounds like. He was actually a very good, not he played with his friends, not with himself, if you know what I'm saying. And it was really, really good that he could get this named after him. A lot of people don't call it the Wankel. A lot of people just call it the rotary engine. But I'd really like to put one into my car, but I've only got space for a straight 4. It's a 16-valve double overhead cam, a 2.4 liter, which is really underpowered, but it's just normally me and my cat in the car. My cat loves to go in the car.
Wow. That's a lot of detail, Rob. Is that worth a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5? My head is spinning. Audience, what did you think that scene was worth? A lot of work there, Rob. Boy, you must know a lot about Wankel rotary engines. 4 seconds left. 2, 1, and there's the end of the poll. And that scene, as the audience describes, as a 3, a good scene. Awesome. So now we are at the end of round 4, Luisa. What is happening and what?
Oh God, are you ready for this? Here we go.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
You are, yeah.
No. Yeah, I should have mixed them up a little more. Okay. I should have not believed the board. Okay. but everybody give Sam and Rob a huge round of whatever kind of applause we can. We're going to take them off the board, and we're going to have Lynnae and Whit fight it out. Lynnae and Whit, you are going to fight out, yeah. Lynnae and Whit, come on, and we'll do some kind of a tiebreaker because we have to have one maestro. So let's do a one-on-one I love you, where you have to show the other person how much you love them without actually saying the words I love you. And I know everybody's been really adamant about the fact that people shouldn't actually say the word love, but you shouldn't say the phrase I love you. That's the phrase that we will say is absolutely verboten in the scene. You must not say I love you, but you must show the audience how much you love the other person by whatever you say and do for them in the scene. So audience, what's the relationship between these two people? And thanks for giving a nice thank you to the other performers. This is the last game. We need to have a relationship between these two guys. And also I will say, audience, Lynnae is going to be A at the end of this, and Whit will be B, so that when we use the second poll, you will say, we think Lynnae A is the one that was that had more love, or Whit B was the one that showed more love to her. So engaged astronauts, that's got to be the one because of all the SpaceX stuff. Well, let's do engaged astronauts. Don't say I love you.
Wow, you really make me feel light on my feet.
I got you some dehydrated ice cream.
That's wonderful. It tastes sweet like you.
I made sure that the connection to your spacewalk cable was secure.
I could tell. It's as if I could feel your heartbeat through it. Your pulse. Your pulse touching my pulse. It kept me safe. It gave me a goal to come back in.
Please, please, I want you to set foot first on Mars. I know I was scheduled. I want it to be you.
Oh, that's so kind. It'll go down in the history books that you did this, that you gave a woman astronaut the first chance, that you were a man, confident enough in your masculinity to pass that on and teach something to the whole generations to come. That's what's so amazing about you. So amazing.
Oh, one more thing. We only have enough fuel to land one of us. So I'm going to jettison myself so that you can survive. Close your helmet. And goodbye.
Oh, I'm crying. Audience, what do you think? Can we get the second poll up? Is it Lynnae A or Whit B? Who was more in love? I think maybe we know. I'm crying. Oh, it's 50-50 at the moment. 5 seconds, everybody weigh in. I can't take it again. I'm so sad. Somebody died in that scene. Oh my goodness, it's still 50-50. Oh no, you have to break the tie, people. Come on. Somebody has to break the tie. Somebody weigh in. If you haven't voted, I'm keeping the score up there. Oh, wow. They've given it to Lynnae, even though Whit died. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to do this, which is the thing that we do in Maestro. I've never done it, but Keith Johnstone says we should say to the audience, does the person that won Maestro by the audience score, do they deserve to win? And if they deserve it, you say yes. So everybody weigh in, yes, 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 yes. And if no, then you say no. So we have to have a yes from everyone. Does Lynnae deserve the Maestro tonight? Did you think all the way through she just showed the most amazing scenes? She was doing her scene. I see nothing but yeses. Tonight, Lynnae is Maestro. Everybody, thank you so much. Peter's a no. But everybody come back to the floor. I want to see Bala from Bangalore. Oh, Bala and Whit Shiller all the way from Milwaukee. We loved having you both. Thank you so much for being our special guest tonight. And thank you to all the performers and to Lynnae, to Bob, to Karim, to Rob, to Sam, Christine, and David. Thank you to you guys as well. And thanks to Luisa Muhleisen and to Adam Benjamin. Thank you all for coming out tonight. And I'm going to take a picture. So everybody do something a little bit spectacular. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. There's my screenshot. I loved you all. You were wonderful. What a great night we had. Oh, so many great things to see. Audience, we're so glad you were small but mighty. Thank you so much for coming in and helping us out. Tell your friends. Remind people to come when they're supposed to be here at 8. People came all the way from Bangalore. We want people to see them. And we're so glad you got up early. Thanks so much, Bella. Thanks, Whit, for coming. You had a time change too, just not quite so far. Not quite so far. And happy birthday to Catherine in Australia. So nice of you to come. Sam is wearing a birthday hat. We'll see you all next week. And don't forget, Tuesday is our Live and Unmuted. Good night, everybody. Have a great and safe week. Stay safe and stay well. Good night.